Tight hips and crossing the legs, hip flexibility. Tight hips, especially when sitting with crossed legs, can be caused by prolonged sitting, poor posture, lack of activity, muscle imbalance like tipped pelvis or uneven leg lengths, and even sleeping posture. These can all lead to shortened and tight hip flexors and/or tight hamstrings and glutes as well. To address this, focus on regular stretching and strengthening exercises and consider incorporating mobility drills into your daily routine. Tight hips, especially noticeable when sitting cross-legged, can result from common factors. Prolonged sitting. Staying seated for long periods of time shortens the hip flexors and reduces mobility. Poor posture. Slouching or pelvic misalignment puts added strain on the hips. Lack of activity. A sedentary lifestyle weakens and tightens the muscles around the hip joint. Muscle imbalances. Issues like an anterior pelvic tilt or uneven leg lengths can also create compensations and tightness. Sleeping posture. Certain sleeping positions can also reinforce tightness, especially in the hip flexors, hamstrings, and glutes. It's important to note that just because something feels tight doesn't mean it is tight. Many guys think they have tight hip flexors, but the issue can actually stem from the hamstrings, especially if there's an anterior pelvic tilt. This is when the pelvis tips forward, making the hip flexors feel short and the hamstring feels stretched and tight, even though they're actually lengthened and weak. Conversely, guys often stretch their hamstrings thinking they're tight, when in fact the hamstrings are already overstretched and lacking tension. Stretching more just makes things worse. The bottom line, it's not always about tightness, it's about tension, balance, pelvic alignment, and knowing what's truly short, long, weak, or overactive. Here are a few great drills to help with hip flexibility. All right, so this one, we've done this before. This is a great stretch, and then as we get older, we start to lose this. So I remember when I was a kid, I used to be able to sit Indian style, right? And then you can use that yoga pose, but now I don't have that flexibility as much anymore. So, but everybody has a better side. One side is better than the other, right? So you just sit there, you just sit on a surface. This surface, my legs are 90 degrees, and I just cross my legs. That's it, I just sit. So I sit upright, I'm in good posture, just like this, and I just sit. And you can see this left side is not bad. This is almost parallel to the ground. That's not bad. A little bit up. It's a little bit up, and I feel the stretch right in here in my hip. Right now, let's try the right side. Oh boy, that's bad. That's it. That's all I can do right here. So everybody has that. So I want to work at this. And the way to work at this is not to force it. The way to work at this is you try this and you just relax. Just sit there. Remember, these stretches are 45, 60 seconds. They're not 10 seconds, right? And you've got to work at it every day. This is one of the good stretches you can do when you get out of bed in the morning. You do that toe touch that I showed you to do on the bed, and then you can do or you can do on the stairs. You can do the one against the wall. Some of those, and then little by little, this will get better. Now, this may never match that side unless I really worked at it, right? Did it like rehab, but you want to stretch that hip out too. And this, again, this is important for just life or golf. But let's see where you are. Okay, so that's straight. Cross it over. Okay, you want to make sure this is perpendicular to the ground. All right, so that's your area. Let me see how you're starting to sit, rock back. Just relax your shoulders, just sit up. And that's the best you can do. Can you feel that stretch in your head? You feel it, right? Yeah. Now let's see what the other side looks like. Better. So that's your better side. So my worst side is your better side. Everybody has a side.
Unlike on the floor, the left side's better than the right.
Yeah.
But yet here, you go, even if you sat up like this, like here.
So this is your better side. Yeah. And you're swinging this way.
Yeah.
You're swinging
but still, you need both sides.
You do, absolutely. Yeah. You need that flexibility. So it's just one more drill or exercise we do to increase your flexibility. All right, so now you're gonna cross one leg over. We're gonna do both sides, right? Okay, now you're gonna pull gently. That leg, reach forward. Yeah, now pull it forward. Now you feel the stretch?
Yep.
You can do this on your own without the wall, but the wall really helps if you're not as flexible, okay? So you're against the wall. Now, you're gonna cross the one leg over, bend the knee. Yep, bring it a little higher. Yes. Now, grab your knee with both hands and pull forward. Don't stretch your neck forward, pull your chest. You feel it?
Yep.
Just relax your neck. Good. Pull forward. So without the shoes, it's easier, right? Because the shoe's gonna stick you out further. You have an inch and a half, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, of distance, right? It's gonna be harder. So now you start off with just stocking feet or bare feet. You see how your heels are closer to your groin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can bring it to
Yeah. There you, and then just relax. But this is a good starting point, right? Before you're using with shoes on. Just relax. Keep your back straight. Just breathe through it. It's pretty good. And my feet are all the way, my knees are almost down, and my chest is straight up, right? So, in a way to help yourself, if say you were stuck here, see what I'm talking about without the shoes? The shoes add this.
a lot of
space.
height, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So you take off the shoes and you're here, and then what you want to do is just relax, and then see I just gently rest my elbows and push down on my legs. It helps them adjust. You don't want to force it, but take some time, just like this. It's pretty good, right?
Very.
This is too many years of wrestling.
Enjoyed this video and want to learn more about this topic and many more about health, fitness, nutrition, motivation, inspiration, and wellness strategies, check out my 2 latest books. The first one, The Biomimetic Body. I know, it's a tough name. What was I thinking? Fitness Strategies from the Animal Kingdom and the 16 Elements of Fitness. And then my other book, If Inner Fitness, Your Body, the Owner's Manual. If you have a question about fitness, I guarantee you the answer is in this book.